Yes, guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to episode number 5 of the Millwall playthrough. I hope you're all doing well and you're looking forward to seeing episode number 5 and the transfers we have made to get ready for our first season in the Premier League. If you did miss episode number 4, I would recommend going back watching it just so you can see how we got on in the playoff semis and also the finals and how we ended up in the Premier League. With all that being said, if you like the episode, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe and comment. Let's get right into the transfers and our first live com in the Premier League against our promotion rivals, Norwich City. Run the intro. Right then, here we are with the transfers we have made for the Premier League season. What we'll do is I will start from the bottom, so the player we played the least for, and we'll work our way up through to the most expensive signing. So the first one that came in the door was Kieran Dow from Norwich City, our promotion rivals. We got him on a free transfer just to operate in that centre attacking mid spot. He's had good championship experience. I think he's a good player, and I think he's got the stats to be able to perform in the Premier League. On 33k a week, not a bad signing for the Premier League. Again, he'll rotate with Fleming and also one of our new signings in that centre attacking mid spot, which you will see very shortly. The second player in at Millwall over the summer was new goalkeeper Danny Martin, bought in from Real Betis for 925k. Again, I think we needed a slightly better keeper than Jules Long. He did have a good season last year, but is he ready for the Prem? I'm not too sure. So we bought in Danny Martin, who, as you can see, is rated better than Jules Long. I think he's going to do well for us. He can play the sweeper keeper role. He's on cheap wages. Fingers crossed, he will help us stay up and keep the goals out. So the third signing in at Millwall was Victor Gyökeres, a Swedish striker from Coventry who did get relegated from the Championship last season. We bought him in for 2.5 million. I've used him before for Blackburn Rovers in a save and he was unbelievable. So I'm hoping in that advanced forward role, he can score us a lot of goals. He's got the stamina and the work rate to be up and down, up and down. I'm hoping he can have the same sort of impact that Cameron Archer did for us and grab some goals. He is, however, suspended for the first game. Well, two Premier League games he's suspended for. So we are going to have to rotate our other strikers. But I'm hoping when he comes in, he can score lots of goals. Our full signing that we made was Alberto Molero coming in from Las Palmas for £5 million. Again, I'm really excited about this one. He's the other player that I was talking about for that centre attacking mid spot. He's got a lot of good stats for that position. 19 years old, already worth upwards of 26 million. I think he's going to do well for us. He's going to rotate with Fleming, and I think he's going to provide us with a lot of assists and also create a lot of problems for the Premier League defences. His player traits, tries to kill the balls often, likes to beat opponent, runs with the ball. That's what we need, someone to be able to carry us up the pitch, keep it away from the defence and hopefully score us some goals. Fifth signing in at Millwall over the summer was Ben Degue's Bola from our Premier League rivals, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Again, a very well-rounded wing-back. As you know, last season we did struggle at right-back with only having really Danny McNamara that was a natural at right-back. And with Ryan Leonard leaving after his contract expired, we did need to strengthen in that position. So Bola comes in. He spent last season out on loan at Grasshoppers where he did not too bad. He had a full season there, 36 appearances, 4 assists. I'm hoping for us he can provide a few more assists as Danny McNamara did do that well for us last year. But again, he's played in the Premier League. He's got the experience. Likes to not the ball past the opponent. Runs with the ball down the right. Gets forward whenever possible. I'm hoping he can stretch the pitch for us. Get the crosses in and we can score some goals from his assists. So signing number 6 out of 9. This is where we start getting into the ones that I'm really excited about. This guy came through our scout reports. Nedim Bajrami. We bought him in from Empoli in Italy, where he had a decent season last year. He's been very consistent for them as well across the last few years. Originally from Grasshoppers, came through their academy by the looks of it. And again, I think he's a really good player. He's going to be playing in that centre mid position for us as our deep line playmaker. And I think he has got the stats to be able to perform very well from there. Tries to killer balls. He loves a shot from distance. As you can see with his long shots of 14. Plays 1-2s. I think he's going to be a real creative dynamite in that midfield. Currently valued at 23 million. We bought him in for 8 million. I think that's a good bit of business. Let me know what you think in the comments. That deep line playmaker role. He's got great technique and passing, good work rate. Got the physicals to be able to play centre mid. I think he's going to do really well for us. Signings number 7, 8, and 9, you're going to be very impressed with, by the way. So this is signing number 7. I am thrilled with this signing. Miguel Gutierrez, bought in from Girona for £10.5 million. He's had experience at Real Madrid for plenty of years, went out to Girona for 1 season, and now he's with Millwall in the Premier League. As you know, last year we did have Scott Malone and Murray Wallace, who are both aging at a rapid pace. So we had to bring some fresh legs in for this wing-back role, and I think Gutierrez fits it like a glove. He hugs the left line, he runs down the wing, he likes to switch the ball to the wide areas, which is where the fullbacks are going to be. He's got great crossing and dribbling, he's pacey, quick off the mark, he's good determination, he's got the tackling, the marking, everything we need in a fullback. And again, he comes in as our best left back. I think he's going to have a really good season for us, and I'm hoping he can get a lot of assists, same as Bolla. Signing number 8 that came through the door is none other than 6'4" French Maxime Esteve, bought in from Montpellier, where he's had 4 good seasons, 12.5 million paid. I think this is a great signing. He's tall, he's quick, he's strong, he can win the headers. He likes to wind up the opponents, which is what we love at Millwall. We love a player that does that. And he runs with the ball rarely. That's what we want from our centre halves. Just tackle, win the ball, play it off to the creative players. Again, he comes in as our best centre back, who is going to be partnering Jake Cooper. I'd like to see a player win a header against these two, by the way. So then here we are, last but most certainly not least, the last signing in at Millwall over the summer, Belgium international, Premier League player, Romeo Lavia, bought in from Southampton for £25 million. What a player he is going to be for us. He did only play 11 times last year for Southampton, but he's going to be a mainstay in our team in that CDM position, operating as a ball-winning midfielder. You can see looking at his stats, he's quick off the mark, he's pacey, he's determined, he's aggressive. I think he's going to be a really big player for us, and he's going to be a mainstay in our team for many years to come. Already worth upwards of £77 million, comes in as our best midfielder. What a signing this is for Millwall, and what a player he is going to be. So with all the transfers out of the way, it is time to get into the first game of our Premier League season against Norwich City. These are the sort of games where we need to be making sure we're getting 3 points. Obviously, we played Norwich a lot in the Championship last season, and we did get the better of them on the majority of the time, so I'm hoping we could do the same. Obviously, this is the starting 11 that is going to be playing Norwich in our first game. So we have Danny Martin in goal, Bolla, Esteve, Cooper and Gutierrez in the back, Lavia in that CDM spot, Honeyman, Bajrami and Fleming in front of him, Vogelsammer and Kike Top, who spent last year out on loan. He had a very good season out on loan last year. He's going to come in now and play a role in the team. We are lacking strikers at the minute, with Gilkes being suspended and Bradshaw went out on loan as well. So we do need to maybe look at bringing in another striker. As you can see, the Norwich City team, Tim Krul, Max Arians, Fabian Schär, Omo Bamadele, Sam McCallum, Isaac Hayden, Marcelino Nunes, Alfred Duncan, Milo Rashica, Krunic, and they still have Pukki up front. Pressure's on them. Get the boys pumped up. Here we go. Premier League. Welcome, Millwall. Obviously, our aim is to try and stay up this year. If we can stay up, get some funds in, we build again. Kike Top with an early booking, that's not good. McCallum with a long throw, Esteve wins it, Vogelsammer knocks it on, Isaac Hayden picks it up, Krunic tries to play it through, Esteve with a few early touches on the ball, looks very composed in that defensive position. Well headed back by Schär there to Tim Krul. Right then, so here we are. This is going to be our first starting 11 in our Premier League season to take on Norwich City. We do have Martin in goal, Bolla, Esteve, Cooper and Gutierrez making up the back four, Lavia, Bajrami, Honeyman and Fleming in the midfield positions, Kike top and Vogelsammer up top. We don't have any strikers on the bench as it stands, as Gilkes is banned for 2 games. So Norwich's team is Tim Krul, Max Aarons, Schär, Omo Bamadele, McCallum, Hayden, Marcelino Nunes. We do need to watch out for him. Very good midfielder. Alfred Duncan, a new one of their signings. Rashica, Krunic, and Teemu Pukki is a mainstay in their team from last year. We tell the team we have faith in them. These sort of games are the ones where we do need to be picking up 3 points. Same formation as us, but they've got the wingers rather than the centre attacking mid. away at Carrow Road. It's packed out by the looks of it. Can we get off to a good start? Who knows? It's at this point in the video where I tell you to drop a like, a comment. Let us know, what do you think? How are we going to get on in this Premier League season? Are we going to avoid relegation? Are we going to go down dramatically? Is it Gutierrez, Vogelsammer? Oh, he's put it wide. He's got to score that. Has to score that. Honeyman with the corner, swings it in. Esteve off the bar on his debut. What a start that would have been for him. Finds Honeyman. First time volley in. Kike top heads wide. What a start from Millwall this is. We're seeing all the ball. We're having the shots. It should be 1-0 to Millwall at least by now. 40 minutes gone. Nothing to shout about as of yet. Looks like it's going to be 0-0 going into half-time. Oh no, highlight for Norwich. On the half-time whistle, Rashika curls it. Oh my God, what an effort that was. Hits the corner of the bar on the half-time whistle. That would have been heartache City to have gone in 1-0 down there from that. Norwich City starting to even out the stats in this game. It is still 0-0, coming up to the hour mark at Carrow Road. Can Millwall find a spark? We did it so many times last year. We need it again. I think we will look to make some subs. Honeyman finds Bajrami into Lavia. Lays it out to Esteve. Bola back to Esteve. Triangles in the midfield. This is what we like to see. Bola takes on his man. Does well. Bajrami, big ball over the top. Straight into Krul's hands. I saw the idea, but there weren't really anyone making that forward run there. Ball with a big cut forward. Gutierrez does well to win it. Bajrami, Kike top, finds Bola. Can he drive? Bajrami, great ball to Zian Fleming. Zian Fleming dinks Tim Krul, and that's what Zian Fleming does. He did it in the Championship. He's done it in the Premier League. Welcome Millwall to the Premier League. Great ball from Bajrami, our new signing. I told you he was going to be a creative masterpiece in that centre mid. Zian Fleming dinks Tim Krul. He puts us 1-0 up away at Carrow Road. We are going to bring him off now, though, as he has picked up a knock. We'll bring on Malero for his debut, see what he can do, and we'll leave it like that for now. Josh Sargent tries the big switch. Gutierrez does well to cut it out. Max Aaron's driving forward, finds Rashika. Danny does well to catch it. Danny Martin, good hands. Rolls out Jake Cooper, finds his left back Gutierrez. Having a great debut, big ball forward. Can't find his man. Max Aaron's brings it forward. Switches it over to McCallum. Josh Sargent finds Timu Puki. It's a good block, but Danny Martin can't prevent the corner. Is anything going to come of it? No, it's not. 15 minutes to go here at Carrow Road. Millwall are doing well. Another goal would be nice for us, though, just to secure it. But obviously, we will take a 1-0 all day long. Nunez corner for Norwich. Can we deal with it? Well headed out. Only as far as Bulat. Finds McCallum. Josh Sargent heads wide. Unmarked there. Right, 5 minutes to go. Let's bring on a few fresh legs. We'll bring Kieran Dow on for a debut. And I think I'm going to bring... Nah, do you know what? We're going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it like that. With only 5 minutes left to go. Corner for Millwall in 89th minute. Bajrami whips it in. Malero. Kanya. He's been tripped by McCallum. That has to be a penalty. We've got VAR now in the Premier League. Malero does well. He took it round his man into the box. Penalty awarded. It's going to be Vogelsammer. Oh, Tim Krul, what a save. Is that going to bite us in added time? 2 minutes left to go. I hope not. Right, we see it over the line. What a start to the Premier League season. Picking up a 1-0 win. We'll take a look at the table. It doesn't mean a lot at this stage. It puts us in 8th. Up there with the big guns. We will take it. I do believe we are playing Brentford next, who are also off to a winning start in the Premier League. I'm glad we got it over the line. It should have been 2 with the penalty, but what can you do? Tim Krul pulls off a good save. Bajrami impresses on Millwall debut. That's what we like to see. Right, so there we have it. That brings us to the end of episode number 5, our first game in the Premier League, picking up a 1-0 win against Norwich, and what a game it was. Again, I do want to say, if you did enjoy the episode, please drop it a like, leave a comment. How do you think we're going to get on in this Premier League season? And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe as well. And we will join you in episode 6 for a live com against, we're not sure who yet. We'll see how how the months go. But I'm sure it will be a cracker no matter what. So until episode 6, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you there.